Bonjour Gemini and welcome back to my channel. Claude here. Thank you for joining me for your February tarot reading. So I hope you're doing well and that you've had a good January month. I have posted last week the tarot birth card readings for February, so I will drop you a link in the description box below to the playlist so that you can also watch this one and then you can get, a full picture of February. So I've changed things up for this month. I normally split up my deck for my monthly, but I was called to do a Celtic cross. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out an oracle card, which will be your main message, which I'll put in the center of my cross, and then I will build the cross around this. So obviously, this is a general reading. Please bear this in mind. It will not resonate 100% for you maybe. If it does, great. If it doesn't, just take what resonates and drop the rest. If you would like to connect to the energies of my deck, now is the time to do so by taking a couple of deep breaths and relaxing as I shuffle the deck. So what do my Gemini Aquarians need to hear for February for their highest good, please? What is the main message? Okay, so we have flexible. It's funny, I saw it as I was shuffling it, so it was meant to come out. So this is the card of flexibility, being adaptable, not too rigid in maybe the way of doing things, your way of thinking, a situation that's going to come up that's going to require you to be moldable. Let's see what the tarot has to say about it. Let's clarify the main energy. If you're wondering what my tarot deck is, it's the Tarot of Oppositions. I've reviewed it on my channel and there'll be a link in the description box below if you want to check out the artwork and maybe get it for yourself. So we begin with the Sun. Wow, the best card in the deck. It is crossed by the Ace of Cups. Above you we have the Ace of Swords. Okay, so two aces. Big indication of changes. Three of Pentacles below you. Behind you is the Ace of Pentacles. Yes, you see I was feeling the energy of new beginnings, new energy, which evidently has been trying to come through for a while because that's in the near past. Near future we have the Five of Cups. The Fool, Major Arcana in your advice. The Nine of Cups in the environment. Beautiful. Hopes and Fears, the Two of Pentacles. Sorry about the glare, my cards are a bit glossy. And the Death card as the outcome. Bottom of the deck, which is the energy at work that you may not be aware of, we have Judgment. Wow. Okay, this is going to be a big reading for you because you've got some big cards like the Sun, Judgment, the Death card, and you've got, and the Fool. Yeah, so you've got four cards that are Major Arcana, three of which talk about big changes, and you've got three aces out of four, which also indicate big changes. So if you are feeling at the moment slightly unsettled, that's why, or maybe not as grounded as you normally are, that is why. It's definitely there, because the energy under the deck, which is Judgment, is one of the two big karma cards in the tarot. We have Justice and Judgment. Judgment is a big wake-up call. It can indicate that you are going through a big life review. You may not be aware of it, it may be subconscious, it may be happening because your higher self is trying to get your conscious self to go there, okay? But there's definitely that. There's also the energy with Judgment of shedding the old and emerging as a better version of yourself. embracing the new, which I'm seeing very much so with the Death card being here. This is also your spirit team. For me as a tarot reader, when big energies, major arcana come up, to me it's your spirit team, whether it's God, the universe, the angels, spirit, your ancestors, any deity you pray to, any spirit you work with, trying to guide you on the right path. So judgment is a big energy. Wake up call, life review, could be also enlightenment, getting downloads and having a spiritual enlightenment, a spiritual awakening, shedding the old, embracing a better version of yourself. This is what's at work underneath, which you may not realize, but this is why you would be feeling slightly destabilized, is the word I'm saying. Because in the near past, which is the card that shows what's still having an impact on your life right now, there was a brand new door that opened, or an opportunity. Now, because this is pentacles or coins, this is to do with your daily life. So whether it's at home or at work, or to do with your financial assets, your career, all of that. But this is something very tangible. This is earth energy. So this is an opportunity that came your way. A door that opened, and it could be, a new job, a raise, relocation, because someone put an offer on your home and you managed to sell your home you were trying to move. It could be getting invited to do a collaboration with somebody, starting on a new project. Whatever this Ace of Pentacles is, you will know what it is for you. And at the center is the sun. The sun is the most beautiful card of the deck. It gets rid of any negative in a reading, just generally speaking. And the sun is joy, happiness, success, warmth, vitality, your real true happiness, which is why you always have one or two children, depending on which deck, because it represents, how a child can just be happy without any worries. So this is what's at the center of this. This is what is at stake, your happiness, your success. And the advice is to be flexible, so that it may have been some rigidity coming from you, and that may be subconscious because of this Judgment card. When I said to you, you may be having an awakening, a period of enlightenment, or you may be amidst a transformation, shedding the old to embrace the new, like a snake does, in animals, spirit animals, and their symbolism. The snake represents wisdom. As it sheds its old skin, he emerges brand new. So I can see that this is what's at stake, but there's a bit of rigidity, maybe resistance, and so the advice is to be flexible, because what's blocking you is a brand new opportunity, or again a door that open, because it's another ace. It's the Ace of Cups. Now this one is something to do with your feelings and emotions. So this is based on your heart space. This is based on more of your root chakra, your stability, your safety in the world. It's the daily concerns. So there's something that may be tearing at your heartstring, pulling at your heartstring, as you would say, which is stopping you from moving forward. And that may be where the resistance is coming. Some kind of emotional attachment to something, or maybe somebody, that's a special message for someone out there, just ignore if it's not for you. Someone came with an offer of renewing a relationship, maybe even asking for forgiveness. Let's renew this, we can work through this, and this is stopping you from moving on, is what they're saying. But that's for someone out there, not just for you. Or you may have had an offer in the past, near past, which is about a job or a project, but it means you have to move. And if there is a relationship that's kind of new, that's holding you back, you can't, you're afraid or worried, is what they're saying, to jeopardize this relationship because you're not sure it's strong enough yet, committed enough yet. And again, the advice is to be flexible. If you look at the picture, the silhouette here, they are in a very challenging position of, wow, what's the word? Balancing position, there you go. A balancing position on something that's very fragile. It's an egg. And an egg represents a brand new beginning, something new, something that is in gestation, that's growing. And this is very difficult to do because you don't want to break the egg, right? So this is what they're asking you to do. This is what they're saying. You know, tread lightly, but it's possible because this person is managing it, and it's by being adaptable, not rigid. Because underneath this we have the Three of Pentacles, which is your subconscious mind, or what's the driving force there. And the Three of Pentacles is a beautiful card of seeing progress, of seeing something growing. Again, this is coins energy, so to do with day-to-day life. So either you're working on a project, a business, your career, your savings, or you know, you're studying, you're getting better at your skills with a view to, you know, either increase your reputation and standing in your field or increase your financial stability. It may also talk about the desire for you to have your work recognized by people, because with the Three of Coins comes this idea of people looking up to you, you know, the MasterCard kind of thing. Now this may be conscious or subconscious, but this is what's underneath, what's driving this. Also talks about enjoying your work. That's a special message out there, which is obviously a big driving force. Enjoying what you're doing, whether it's a work, a project, an artistic task, whatever this is. On your mind is the Ace of Swords. Absolutely not surprised to see this card here, because this is the card that gives you ultimate clarity. I call it affectionately the epiphany card, because to me it's that light bulb moment over your head, because the swords represents anything to do with your thoughts, ideas, knowledge and truths. And it's that moment of truth, that moment of ultimate clarity where you know what you need to do. Now it may come through some news that someone gives you, it may come from some downloads from your spirit team, or you may just think, oh, it just happened in my head. Right? But this is what you want, and that clarity will give you the victory over this which is holding you back right now. So I can see why you would have that very much on your mind. It is also your element, it's the swords energy, it's that air energy, so obviously it's on your mind. I understand why this card appeared right there. Let me squish it a bit because it's not, otherwise you can't see it. And in the near future, we have a big emotional change coming your way. The 5 represents changes, disruption of the everyday of what was there. And I love this deck because you can have it, the positive side of it or the negative side of it. And I always choose intuitively what side I'm reading of the card. And I am getting a very light energy from this 5 of Cups. Cups is to do with your emotions and your feelings, as explained with the Ace of Cups. So I see a change. I also like the fact that you go from the Ace of Cups, which originally is a block, to the 5 of Cups in the near future, big jump, +4, and then the 9 of Cups in your environment, +4 again. So you see there are big jumps, and they're 4 and 4. 4 is the number of strong foundation, of stability. So I see a big message here in the numbers that this is going to come your way. So the 5 of Cups in the future is saying that you're going to have a big change in your emotions and feelings, and things are going to look up, because right now this is holding you back. This is more of a shadow limiting energy, because this is crossing you. This is stopping you from feeling the joy, the happiness of whatever it is that you've achieved. And it could be someone, you know, as I said, who is asking for you to renew the relationship, or it could be someone, and I'm getting this message very strongly, who simply is holding on so tight to you because they don't want you to evolve, because they feel threatened. And it's not because they're mean, it's because they are insecure and they're worried that your transformation, the change that's happening, they can sense it's a very important change, and it is making them feel insecure and grabbing. But this is going to go away, the change. This is going to be a change. You see the blue sky here. There's going to be a change, a shift in your heart space, in your emotions and your feeling, and you're going to start feeling better. And the advice to make this happen is to embrace a brand new beginning, and really, they're saying let go of the baggage. Someone needs to hear it. I don't like talking like that, because I believe you're the sovereign of your life and that you do you, okay? If you don't want to let go of the baggage, don't. but that's what they're saying. So it was burning my lips, I have to say it. Let go of the baggage. Because the Fool is that light energy. This is always someone represented with very little baggage, sometimes none, depending on the deck. And it's embracing the childlike attitude of the sense of wonder. You know, kids, they look at things with wonder. It's always wow when they see something, and they're never worried that it could backfire because they've not had the experience yet. So they have an untainted view of things, which means they are fearless compared to us because we come with our own personal baggage as we grow. And so because it's in the advice and it's a big energy, it's a major arcana, so it's a longer term effect, this is saying do not worry, embrace the change. You're on the verge of a change, just jump, because this is a big wake up call, even if you don't know why. And remember, it's the sun. Once you've jumped and you remove this, you then get this energy, this beautiful warmth. And in your environment, you've got the Nine of Cups. This is the wish fulfillment card. This is being happy and grateful, emotionally fulfilled, and knowing that you've made the right decision, that you've got what you wanted. It's the cat that got the cream. So this, you know, as they say in England. So this is a beautiful card, very positive to have in your environment. It's saying that all around you, the circumstances, whether we're talking people or places, everything is lining up for you to get your wish fulfilled. I can't get a more positive message with the sun there. And in your hopes and fears, you've got the Two of Pentacles. Twos represents choices, crossroads, but also the inner duality and polarity that make us us. You know, we are all made of light and darkness. And so the Two of Pentacles may be talking about your fears of, will I be able to handle this? Will I have enough time? Will I have enough financial resources? Is this going to be stable enough for me? Can I afford to go without, for instance, a salary for a while? Or will I be able to pay my bill? The other thing is, if we're talking about time, is will I be able to give my time to this project or my job, my career, or this new course I want to embark on, and my time to this new relationship, for instance, or to this relationship I'm trying to save or revive, whatever this Ace of Cups is for you. So I can see why this would be here in the fear sector of the spread. But again, the message is very clear, okay? Fool, Nine of Cups, jump, Nine of Cups. You get your wish fulfilled. The sun is at the middle. And the possible outcome is the Death card. Death card is a total transformation for the best, okay? The Death card is the end of something so that something better can be born out of the ashes. It also is also referred to as the Phoenix card, you know, rising from the ashes, even better. So when you look up here, when you have Judgment, Ace of Swords, the clarity, the victory, breaking free from this, and Death with the light, the sun, it's like we've gone full circle with the sun that's in the middle and the sun is at the end with the Death card. It's that deep transformation and having faith that something better is out there, which quite frankly, with all of the cards you have, is definitely out there. So, as I said, you're sovereign of your life, but the advice is really clear to me. You know, there's a leap of faith that needs to be taken, and there's going to be a positive change, but you're going to know when to take that leap of faith because you're going to get that clarity, and everything is being lined up for you to get your wish fulfilled, which is beautiful. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If you found this message helpful in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. As always, I thank you for your time. It's your most precious commodity. I am truly humbled you chose to spend it with me. I wish you a wonderful February month. Do not forget to check out your tarot birth card readings as it may shed some light on this. And until next time, au revoir.